weights close by, a mat, and comfortable clothes. Let's begin with a warm up. So taking your feet just a little while, let's begin with a nice deep breath. Reaching our arms up, arch your back just a little, exhale, stand up tall. Let's do 2 more. Deep breath in and exhale 1 more time. Bending your legs as you reach up and then exhale. Now from here, let's roll our shoulders back, nice big circle. Good, and 2 more. All right, let's go the other way, back up, forward, down. 2 more, and last one. Now take your one arm up, reaching as high as you can. We're gonna do 4 pulses. So it's reach, and 3, and 2, and 1. Switch sides, reach, and 3, good. Little side bend, and switch, 2 more, reach, 3, 2, and switch last time, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, stretch both arms out and flat back forward. Feel that mild stretch in the back of your legs and then come right back up. 2 more. Inhale, hinge at your hips. Exhale, back up. 1 more time. And take it up. Now hands on your lower back. Hold your abs in strong and extend your back. Just looking up towards the ceiling and then come back up tall. I'm going to turn to the side. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, extend, so I have my fingers pointing down, my hands supporting my lower back, and then 1 more, and back up. Okay, feet a little wider. 1 more move for the warm-up. Laterally rotate, bend both legs, but lean forward, so when you lean forward, usually your knees and toes will come in a little bit. Hands up high on your leg, and let's rotate 4 times, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now take it to the center and just round your back, lower your head like a cat-cow stretch, and then extend, lifting your chin a little bit. Good, 2 more. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. 1 more. Now bring it to neutral and then stand up tall. All right, let's bring our legs in closer together. We'll start without weights for a few minutes and then we'll pick up our weights. I have 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and 5s. Feel free to grab heavier weights, it's up to you, but as you know, we do high reps, so it gets hard quick. So let's sit back and reach our arms forward going into a squat. If you're not comfortable doing the squat with your legs in parallel, you can position them wider, it's up to you. So you can take them wide if you'd like, but if you are comfortable, try hanging out here for a little bit. We do so many things throughout our day with a turnout, so sometimes it's nice to point our knees and toes straight ahead, keeping those inner thighs engaged, giving those external rotators a little break, and let's do 4 more, just like this. 3, 2. Now if you can hold it about halfway down, let's do 8 pulses. Pull your abs in, natural curves in your spine, and 4, and 3, and 2. Now take it up nice and slow. Lower your arms and bring them back behind your body, little pulses. I'm gonna angle myself so you can see the position of my back, shoulders and arms. Arms nice and straight. We'll do quite a few exercises for upper body today. So getting those triceps ready. 8 more. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay up nice and tall and raise your arms shoulder height. From here, we're gonna pull so our arms are 90 degrees. No lift or tension in your neck. Keep your shoulders down and then lengthen forward. Let's do that again. Exhale, inhale. Stand up tall, neutral position. Keep your arms moving so we're getting a workout, but think about posture, so important. Eyes straight ahead, which already helps the position of your neck to be just right with its natural curve. Make sure your head's not in front of your body. Try to keep it right over your body. Shoulders stay in the same position as we straighten and bend our arms. Right here, we're focusing on upper back as we pull. And feel free to gently squeeze the shoulder blades together, reaching back behind your body with your elbows. Those muscles there behind will help keep you upright. Let's do 4 more. Rib cage right over your hips. 2. Hold it right here just to check your form. Reach back, chest is lifted, but we're not arched. Pull the abs in, lengthen, and then lower down. All right, from here, let's take our legs wide. Turn your feet out. We want them really wide because we're gonna go to a side lunge, back and forth. Good, so hopefully throughout the class, there'll be moments where we get our heart rate up a little bit, so a little cardio with the weights, and then of course we'll stretch. We'll spend a good amount of time stretching. And 8, 7, 6, and 5. So this should feel comfortable. Laterally rotate, point your knees and toes out. Hang out on one side for 8 pulses. 7, 6, this leg's always reaching that way. 4 and 3 and 2, over to the other side. If it's uncomfortable on your knee, move your foot a little bit more away from the center so you feel it in the muscle, not in your knee. 2 more, switch again. 8, 7, pull your abs in. Good, and 4, 3. Okay, one more time, switch sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Now take it to the center, bend both legs, and hang out here and do some pulses down. After this exercise, we'll grab our light weights. And 4, 3, 2, slowly lengthen both legs and walk your feet in. My sneakers are sticking to my mat, so I'll just walk in. Grab your light weights, and you can do this class with sneakers or without. I prefer weight classes with sneakers, but it's up to you. We get to the stretching at the end. Feel free to take your sneakers off if you have them on. Okay, so standing position, again, posture's everything. When you lift weights, sometimes it's nice to bend your knees a little, hinge a slight bit here. If you have heavier weights. If you have light, then it's probably okay to just stand up tall. And we're gonna start raising our arms out to the side. Exhale, inhale. We're gonna go through quite a few exercises, so I'm hoping you really feel this even with the light weights. Let's do 4 more, then shoulder press. 3, 2, and 1. Now raise your arms, but bend them 90 degrees. Hold them here, but keep breathing. Take a look at your wrists. Make sure they're not extended or flexed. A lot of people extend when they use hand weights. Keep them straight. Strengthen those wrists nice and neutral. Now from here, press up. You can reach wide or bring them closer together. It's up to you. And then bend. Exhale. Inhale. When I bend my knees, I tend to do it more when I lift weights. It just feels more stable. It's up to you. And also with my knees bent, I feel like I don't need to arch my back when the weight gets heavy. But try it. Try it both ways. Straight knees, just hold those abs in, or a slight bend. 4 more. Exhale. And 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Now hold it here for a few seconds. Breathe. Look straight ahead. Lengthen your arms. This is why we have the light weights. This is a hard one. And then slowly lower. Bend your arms. Tuck them in close to your body. Bring your feet just a little wider. We're gonna rotate one arm forward, palm down. This arm I pull back with my palm facing the ceiling, then switch. But don't feel like you have to rotate like that. You can place your back arm in any position that's comfortable for you. So little rotation in your body. Of course, you'll feel this in your arms and shoulders. When you reach, we're still keeping those posterior muscles very active to hold you upright so you don't end up reaching like this. Stay tall and reach and reach. When you fine tune everything, that's what I call it, fine tuning, it makes it more challenging and you get more out of the workout. 8 more. 7, 6, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pull both arms in, tuck them in close, bring your legs a little closer. Lift your arms and turn your palms facing back toward the back of the room. Little pulses. Keeping your chest lifted. Keep breathing. Good. Shoulders here. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Open up your arms again. Stretch them out. Shoulders down and lower them nice and slow. Let's do one more exercise hinging at our hips. Down nice and low. So when you lift your arms straight out to the side, we're working the back of our shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So after this exercise, we'll grab heavier weights if you're comfortable grabbing heavy weights. If not, just continue with the light weights. 6, and 5, and 4. Good. 3, only 2 more. On the last one, let's see if we can hold it up for a few seconds. Hold, breathe, and lower down. Make sure your weights are hanging straight down and then come up nice and tall. All right, let's grab the heavier weights. So I'm going from 2s to 3s, not a big jump up, but it makes a difference. Okay, so standing with your legs, comfortable position. We're gonna raise our arms again to those lateral raises, working the outside of our shoulders mainly, although it works your entire shoulder. Lift and lower. Now you can turn your palms so they're facing me if you'd like, if it feels more comfortable in your shoulders, or keep your palms down. I've been doing it for years, palms down. I like it palms down, but I recently watched a video, physical therapist recommending palms forward. He said that was more comfortable, better position for the shoulders. So try it both ways, see what feels good for you. 4 more, and down. 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Okay, let's keep moving. Now palms facing the back of the room again, rest them on your legs. Lift 1 arm at a time. We're going to continue with the same arm. We'll do 8 and then we'll switch. Now, when I'm lifting a weight up in front of my body, I definitely like to bend my knees a little, hinge at my hips, more stability. Okay, ready? 1 more and switch. Other arm, lift and lower. Lift and lower. 6 more. Exhale. Good. 4 more. And 3. After this, we're going to do some balance moves, balance exercises. Challenge our balance. 1 more and relax. Okay, lift your weights, rest them on your shoulders, straighten your legs, and engage your abs nice and strong. Press up, hold, and then lower right down to your shoulders. Palms in. Let's do 2 more. Press up and hold, straighten your arms all the way, bend. Nice big exhale when you reach. Inhale. Okay, 1 more. And lower. Now, we're going to step onto one leg out to the side. So we're going to lift our leg and reach. Bring your weights right back to your shoulder. Tap the mat with a pointed foot. And then again, reach, tap. Little balance here. Reach, tap. You got it. Keeping your spine steady. Just an outer thigh exercise, shoulder exercise, core stability. Keep going. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale, lift your leg, keep your knee pointing towards me. 1 more. Now let's bend, lengthen on the other side, and then when you're ready, lift shoulders. Reach, bring it back to your shoulders. Lift your leg, tap. Good. 8 more. 7, pull your abs in. 6, work hard. When you do high reps, the 3 pounds feels like 15 pounds. 2 more, 1 more, and bring it all the way down. Okay, bend your legs, hinge forward again. I'm going to turn to the side for this. Straight arms, lifting them up. Now the goal here is to not feel any tension in your neck. So if you get to a point where you're raising your arms and you feel like you have to roll your shoulders forward, stop there. You don't have to go high to feel this. Okay, triceps straight and straight. Keep your arms nice and lengthened, legs bent, hinge at your hips. 4 more. Now it's going to get a little harder. 2, ready to hold it back. Hold it here. Upper arm stays steady, just move your lower arm. So we bend and straighten, our elbows stay perfectly still. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, only 4 more. On the last one, hold in. And 2, okay, ready to hold it straight. Feel the triceps, and then lower down. Stand up nice and tall. Okay, a balance challenge again. Stand with your legs together, lift 1 knee up, keep your hips even, and let's do some bicep curls. Palms facing in, elbows by your side or a little bit in front of you. 4 more. 4, 3, good, and 2, and 1. Now curl both arms up. Slowly lengthen both arms and then switch. Okay, stand on your other leg up nice and tall. Lift your knee. As your knee comes up, your hip sinks down. And then when you're ready, hammer curls. Palms in. Curl, curl. Keep going. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, curl both arms up. Contract those biceps, slowly lengthen, open all the way, and then relax. Shake out your legs. Okay, let's do a little bit of lower body. So I'm going to turn to the side, stand up tall. I'm going to step back into a lunge. So reach your leg back, so both legs are straight. So we shift our weight back, which is already a little balance challenge. Hips pointing straight ahead. Bend both legs. Hold here for a moment. So the back heel's up, the front foot's flat. Now turn your palms forward. Let's do some bicep curls in this lunge position. If you get tired, you can always straighten both legs. Still working on balance, but legs are straight, so it's a little bit easier. If you're doing okay, stay down. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen both legs, step forward, stand up tall, and now let's switch legs. Step back, reach, hips pointing straight ahead. Sink straight down if your legs are wide enough, and then lengthen your arms, palms forward. Feel that stretch in the biceps. Now let's do both arms together. Curl it up, straighten, slow it down a little bit, and curl. Good. Now remember, natural curve in your lower back, so we're working glutes. Try not to tuck the tailbone under. 4 more. 3 more. 2 and 1. Open up your arms all the way and then step forward. Shake out your legs. Okay, another standing exercise. Stand on one leg. Point the other leg back, straight legs. We're gonna do a little mini scale, but now we're gonna do one-legged squat. So our weights hang straight down. Try not to hold them up. We're gonna bend the front leg. Imagine you're trying to put the weights down on the floor and then come back up. If you need to, tap the floor, take a little break, and then repeat. A little more challenging, don't tap the floor. So we go down, steady, slow, come back up. Try not to touch the mat with your back foot. 2 more. Bend that front leg. Remember, let the weights hang. Don't round your back. Just 1 more. Hang in there. Bend. Go as low as you'd like. Reach with your back leg. Come up and relax. Whew. All right. Switch legs. Stand up tall. Reach your back leg. Lean your weight on your front leg. And when you're ready, bend. Keep your back long. Come up slow and steady, pressing through the center of your foot. Try not to touch the mat, right back down. Glutes contracted strong, especially in that back leg, to hold your leg in that position. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, just 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And relax. Okay, legs hip distance apart. Let's do, they call them straight leg deadlifts, where we lean over, flat back. We feel the back of our legs stretching, and then we contract the back of our legs to pull our body back up. You can bend your knees. You won't feel it as much in the hamstring, and with the lighter weight, you can keep them straight and feel that stretch. You have maybe a little bend in your knee, not too much. Now feel free to grab the heavier weight if you'd like. Just be careful. Keep your shoulders neutral. Allow the weights to hang, working hamstrings and glutes. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, up. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Hamstring and glutes. 1 more. Okay, let's do 1 more exercise with the heavier weights. So I went from 2s, 3s, and now I'm gonna grab 5s. We'll do another minute or 2 standing with the heavier weights, and then we'll make our way down onto the mat. Lift your weights to your shoulders. Out to the side, 90 degrees. My legs are together, but I'm bending my knees a little bit. Press 1 arm at a time, shoulder press. And reach. A lot for upper body. But don't worry, we'll work lower body just as hard. And press. And press. 6 more. Exhale. Good. Nice job. 4, I lost track. I think there's 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, from here, lower the weights all the way down. Turn your palms. Let's do some bicep curls with the heavier weights. All the way up to your shoulder. Open your arms all the way. And curl and open. Curl and open. 4 more. If you don't have heavy weights, that's okay. At the top of the move, really contract the bicep to get a better workout. Hold it up on the last one right here. Contract those biceps. Slowly lengthen all the way. Bend your legs, hinge, palms facing the back of the room. 1 arm at a time. Reach out wide with your elbow, bending your arm 90 degrees, upper back. Exhale. Try not to rotate to left. Remember, weights hang straight down towards your toes. Pull, lengthen, pull, lengthen. 4 more. 3, we're gonna do 1 challenging move here in just a second. Okay, both arms up with the heavier weights. Let's pulse at 8, 7, stay low, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lengthen, come up nice and tall. Okay, last one. Anterior delts, one arm at a time again, reaching straight up in front of your shoulder. Lift. Try to keep your shoulders even. And 6, and 5. Only 4 more, body nice and steady. 2 more, 1 more, and relax. All right, let's put the weight down. We'll start to make our way down onto the mat. So if you go to the back of your mat, make sure your weights are close by. Reach your arms up, dive forward. We're gonna go into push-ups. Walk your hands out. Now you can stay in the high position with your knees up, hands wide, angle your fingers in, or modification, lower your knees. When you're ready with your hands wide, let's do some push-ups. I'm gonna stay on my knees today, but if you prefer, come up like this, very challenging. Now the thing with push-ups that's really hard is keeping your head in line with your body. Most people drop their head down and do the push-ups here. We don't wanna do that. It is harder when you keep your neck and head in line with your body, so maybe at first don't go as low. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it up, drop your knees, and we're gonna sit back in a child pose stretch. First stretch of the day. Take a deep breath in, exhale. 1 more deep breath. On your exhale, round your back up, come forward into extension. Open up the chest, arch your back a little bit. Don't forget to pull your abs in so your lower back's comfortable. And then come back onto your hands and knees. Okay, from here, legs a little bit apart, toes on the mat. Lift your knees, hang out here for a few seconds. Let's go into downward dog stretch, or you can stay right here. Lengthen your legs, lower your head between your arms. Hold this nice stretch. Breathe. Come back down all the way to the mat. Rest for a couple of seconds. 1 more time. Lift your knees. Lengthen your legs. Hold it. And then slowly come back down to your knees. Okay, the next exercise, I'm gonna grab the lighter weight. I'll turn to the side so there's plenty of mat on both sides. We're gonna start off in a kneeling position. One hand's gonna go down on the mat, the other hand's gonna hold a weight. So we're gonna lean to the side and kick our leg out, lift our arm, and then come back in. Same thing, but we're gonna keep this arm straight now. Reach, kick your leg, come back in. Reach, kick your leg, good, you got it. That's it. Make sure you're not kicking in front of you, kick straight out. So your legs lines up with your body. And lift. Good, and lift. You got it. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Okay, ready to hold it up? Let's stay right here. Hold, reach, just balance in this position. Breathe, and slowly lower down. Okay, let's put the weights down, do a couple of stretches, and then we'll switch sides. Interlace your fingers, round your back, pull your abdominals in and curve your spine. Stay here for a few seconds. Now let's do the opposite. Up tall, hands behind, open up your chest and arch, moving your shoulders back a little bit. And relax. Now in this position, just lift your shoulders, drop them down. Up, drop, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down, great job, and now let's switch sides. Grab the weight, other hand down. When you're ready, take it up where your arm lengthens above your shoulder, you lift your leg, and then come back in. Little bend here, we lower our hip, and then reach again. Exhale, pull your abs in. Inhale, good. Don't forget, press this weight straight up towards the ceiling. Perfect. That bottom leg's gonna feel it too. And lift and lower. Abs in and lower. 8 more. Good, and 7. Keep going. 6. 4 more. And 3. Remember the last one, let's hold it. 2. Okay, ready to hold it up? Hold. This is it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and slowly take it down. Okay, drop your weight. We're gonna go to a seated position. Keep your weights close by. Sitting at the front of your mat with your legs bent. Sitting up tall, hold your hamstrings. If you're not comfortable here, you can point your knees out, feet in, if you feel it more in your hips. If not, stay just like this. Okay, lengthen your spine, get into that nice neutral position. Reach, curve your spine now, go a little bit lower and hang out here. Okay, take deep breaths. Each time you exhale, pull your abdominals in closer to your spine. So big inhale, expand the rib cage. Exhale. Pull the abs in at the end of the exhale. 2 more breaths. One more, big inhale. Exhale. Now on your next inhale, come up tall, hold your legs, and grab your light weights. We're gonna go down onto the mat. I'm actually gonna grab the 3 pounds. Stretch your legs out, hold your weights at your chest. Keep the heavier weights close by and roll it down. Once you're down, bend your legs into a comfortable position. Arms out to the side, 90 degrees. When you're ready, chest press. So you'll notice with chest press, you might be able to handle a lot more weight, but just be careful, hang on to those weights. So after a few, if you decide you want a little more, then just grab the heavier weights and let's focus on form. So again, take a look at your wrists, make sure they're straight. Your back's comfortable, your back's lengthened on the mat. If you're in a neutral position, your lower back might be a little lifted off the mat, and that's okay, that's good. If your lower back's against the mat, you're probably contracting the back of your legs, you're in a little posterior tilt, and that's okay too. But try, see if you can release the back of your legs and roll a little more into neutral. 4 more, reach. Straighten your arms all the way. Okay, ready? Hold it up. Now turn your palms in and bring the weights together. This is gonna help work the back of your arms. Keeping the weights together and over your chest, we're gonna bend, elbows coming close so our arms are hugging our side, and then we press straight up. And again, bend, press up. Weights are together. Inhale, exhale. You'll feel it, especially if you do quite a few, you'll start to feel it in the back of your arms, that pushing up towards the ceilings, working the triceps. It's working your entire arm, but a lot in the triceps because we're lengthening our arm completely with weight in our hands. 6 more. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Last exercise here. We're gonna open, go as low as you'd like. Keep your back from lifting or arching. Keep your rib cage on the mat and then come back up. I always bend one arm just because I'm so close to the wall, but just a tiny bend. Keep your arms the same on both sides. Not like what I'm doing. One arm's bent a lot, one arm straighter. So these are called chest flies. Open and together. The nice part about being flat on the floor all the way down is we hopefully keeping our neck and spine aligned, and then we're strengthening the muscles in this nice aligned position. 2 more, and 1 more. Hold it up, and now from here, we're gonna separate our weights, so we're just reaching, shoulders stay on the mat. Carefully bend your arms so your weights go right by your ears, and then stretch it back up. This again is mainly working triceps. This will be the last exercise actually. And I said the last one. If we could just do 1 more. So we inhale, bend, exhale. My upper arm is staying steady. I'm just moving my forearm. If you have the heavy weight, you probably felt it right away. 4 more. Bend and straighten. And 3 and straighten. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, and 1 more. Okay, let's lower the weights right to our abs. Rest for a moment, and now let's put the weights down. Be careful, there's no other weights there. Lift your legs to a tabletop position. We're gonna do a couple of minutes of abs. Let's go right into reverse curls. So our arms are reaching, our backs pressed into the mat because we're contracting the abs strong. Now contract them even stronger to lift your hips. And lift and lower, not easy to do. Exhale, inhale. Curling up. So this position here, when you lift the pelvis and curl it up into like a little posterior tilt, it helps to work lower abs. Those are the muscles that tilt that pelvis into that posterior tilt. 6 more. Exhale. And 5. And 4. 2 more. We'll do a few exercises that are intense so you get a good workout quickly. Last one. Okay, hug your knees for a few seconds. Stretch your legs back up, hold your hamstrings, and lift your upper body. So it's gonna get a little harder. Let's go into scissors. Pulse the top leg for 2, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep reaching. Hold your shoulders up. Abs working hard. 4 more. Good. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now inhale, legs to tabletop. Exhale, hands behind your head. Single leg stretch. Reach and switch. 1 leg straight, 1 leg bent. Now the modification for this, you can bring 1 foot to the mat and you straighten 1 leg out and bend it. Maybe do 4 or 5 and then switch legs. This is the modification. But if you're doing okay, keep working with both legs up. 8 more. 7, 6. Keep your back on the mat. 3, 2. Okay, 1 more exercise. Inhale, both legs in. Exhale, stretch them out. Inhale, pull your legs back in. Exhale, stretch out. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Just 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Knees in. Rest your head. Hug your knees. Hold it for a few seconds. Let's lower our legs. Stretch our arms out and drop our knees to one side. Rotation stretch. We'll slowly start to build in the stretching as we move towards the end of class. Let's lift our knees and over to the other side. And lift your knees. Let's do a roll up to come all the way up. So a roll up, we stretch our legs out, reach our arms up, and we lower them by our ears. We're gonna go all the way up to a seated position. Inhale, arms up, exhale, lift your body up. If you can't, you get stuck here like I do. Kick your leg, come up and over your legs, sit up tall, and lower your arms. All right, let's cross our legs. Go onto our hands and knees. We worked abs, so I just want to do 1 more exercise for those posterior muscles. Legs together, hands under your shoulders. Lift the right arm, left leg, lower down. Switch. Left arm, right leg, lower down. Keep alternating slow and steady. And lower. Switch. Lift. And lower. Try not to arch your back more when you lift your arm and leg. Keep going. Lift. Straight leg. Opposite arm to leg. How about 8 more? 8. Good. 7. Just 4 more. Eyes looking straight down. 1 more. And lower down. Okay, let's take it to our side with a weight of your choice. We're gonna work shoulders again, so stretch your arm over your leg. We're in a side position, but try not to be in the side bend. Lift your side body. Lift your arm up, lower it halfway. So we're not lifting it all the way up here because then it gets a little easier. We wanna keep that tension on the arm and muscles. So just go a little way and then back down. Great exercise for shoulders and arms. That's it. Now I have 3 pounds. And I can feel it already. So be careful if you have heavier weights. Keep going. 8 and 7 and 6. 4 more. 3, only 2 more. On the last one, try to hold it up. Hold it right here, but make sure you breathe. And then slowly lower down. Okay, push off this arm. Swing your legs around. Let's switch sides. Down onto your forearm, tuck your elbow under your shoulder, lengthen your arm over your body, straight in line with your body over your hip, and lift your side body up. Lats connected here, so we're not in our shoulders. Stay out of your shoulders, good. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Find a position for your neck that's comfortable. Just try to keep your eyes straight ahead so we're not forward like this. We do so many things throughout our day like this. So let's look straight ahead. Lift. Keep your arms straight. Good. Keep going. 8 more. 8, 7, This is a great class to burn calories. Nice thing about weights, you continue to burn calories when you're sleeping. Isn't that great? So cardio, you burn a lot of calories when you're doing it, but then when you stop, it slows down. But with weight training, resistance training, it just keeps going, repairing the muscles. 2 more and 1 more. Okay, putting the weight down, great job. Let's come up onto our knees. If you're okay in a kneeling position, stay like this. If not, go up to a high kneeling position. Okay, from here, arms relaxed. Let's roll our shoulders back like we did at the beginning of class. We'll add in some stretching. Good. Let's go the other way. Back up, forward, down. 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Now, stretch your arms out, but keep your shoulders down. We're going to rotate. Turn to one side. Try not to move your hips. And then back to the center. Reach the back arm back, front arm forward, and center. Big inhale as you turn. Exhale, center. Inhale, turn. Exhale, just 2 more. 1 more. Okay, now from here, lower your arms. We're going to go up to a high kneeling position. Hold on to your weights again. Grab the weight. We're going to work our upper body one more time. I'll turn to the side so you can see the position of my body. I'm going to hinge at my hips, sitting back a little, but not all the way. So hold your body in this position. Get down low. Great job. Now from here, this is a little trickier. One arm up by your ear, one arm back, and then switch. And switch. And switch. You got it. One arm reaches forward, one arm reaches back. Don't rotate your body. And 8, 7, don't let your head hang. 6, we want to strengthen our body in the nice alignment. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, put your weights down. We're going to go into a plank position. We're going to use these weights. Separate your weights a little bit and stretch your legs out a little wider than your body. So we're going to take one weight with our hand, bring it over to the side. Take the other weight, bring it over to the side. So we're shifting our weight. You can also do this on your knees. Grab onto your weight, shift over. Grab the other weight, shift over. If you find it too confusing with 2 weights, you can actually move one weight away. Sometimes I forget these exercises. So I made it more complicated. 1 weight's good enough. So grab the weight, move it over. Grab the weight, move it over. This is what it would look like with your knees up. Weight, move it over. Grab the weight, move it over. Lean your weight to the side. 2 more. 1 more. And lower your knees down. Bring your legs together. Let's go back into that child pose stretch. Reach your arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way. 1 more deep breath. On your exhale, sit back on your heels and slowly drag your arms back to a nice tall position. Okay, let's take it back down onto the mat. We'll keep weights close by again. Go to a seated position to roll it down. Let's keep our legs bent. Reach forward, sit up tall, take a big inhale, exhale, roll it down. Okay, 1 more exercise with a weight. So if you hold onto a weight and you place it on your hips, slide your feet in. We're going to go into a bridge. You don't have to do this with weight. It's up to you. Tuck the tailbone and lift your hips up. Okay, we're just going to do pulses because I want to make sure there's enough time for stretching. It is strength and stretch. So I know I didn't save a whole lot of time for stretching, so maybe next week we'll spend more time stretching. So we lift and lower, working glutes, hamstrings, quads. Core stability. Keep going. 16, 15, and then we'll stretch. 14. Only 12 more. Keep going. 8 more. 8, 7, and 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Big inhale. On the exhale, roll your spine down, starting with the upper, middle, lower back. Release the glutes and move the weight over to the side so we can stretch. Okay, if you stretch your legs out straight, now feel free to take your sneakers off if you have sneakers on. Sometimes it's easier to stretch without shoes. So from here, we're going to flex our feet to start. Reach it with our heels, keep your knees straight, hold it here. Engage your abs so your lower back's comfortable. So our feet are flexed. Now point your toes and we're gonna lift our arms. We're gonna lower them by our ears and arch our back a little bit. So we're lifting the opposite of what we're always trying to do, just so we can get that length in here and stretch. So lift the rib cage up, hold, keep reaching with your legs. Now lift your arms back up, place in the back of the rib cage on the mat, and then lower your arms down. Good. Okay, bringing your feet in close. Let's bend one knee in. We're gonna hug one knee into our chest. Let's keep the bottom leg bent for about 30 seconds and then we'll straighten it out. Really pulling this knee in, hold it. 15 seconds and then we'll lengthen the bottom leg. Okay, start to reach, placing your leg on the mat, nice and straight, hold the stretch. So energy in that bottom leg. If your bottom leg's relaxed, you won't feel it as much. So reach for the bottom of your mat, hold it. Now, lengthen the top leg and hold, pulling the top leg gently towards you. And bend lower down. Keep this leg bent, pull the other knee in to start, hold it. So you can pull your leg in and move your pelvis a little more into neutral. You'll feel a better stretch. Hold. About 10 seconds, then we'll straighten the bent leg that's on the mat. Okay, reach that leg long, place it all the way down. Hold it. Slowly lengthen the top leg, hang onto your hamstring, reach and gently pull your leg towards your body. Okay, bend both legs and drop your feet to the mat. From here, we're gonna lower our legs to one side, look the opposite way. I keep my arms straight down. Some people like to stretch their arms out to the side. It's up to you. Just a little added support with your arms, dropping your knees to one side. And engage your core muscles, slowly lift your legs and over to the other side. Hopefully these moves, these stretches and exercises are getting a little more comfortable for you, which can mean they get harder actually, because you get into a better position. Tight muscles that maybe restricted you from moving into certain stretches or exercises are now loosening up, so you're able to get into a better position to get more out of the stretches and exercises. Okay, engage those core muscles and lift your legs. Let's hold our legs, rock back and all the way up. I'm going to turn and face you. Let's stretch our legs out straight, toes pointing up. Big inhale, exhale, hinge forward and hold it here for 30 seconds. You can bend your knees. Just think of a nice long position of your back over your legs. So we're right up on the sits bones of our pelvis area, not curved back off the sits bones. Few more seconds and round it up. Okay, bringing the bottom of your feet together, pull them in nice and close. Sit up tall first and then lean over your legs, elbows to the inside of your legs, pressing your knees a little closer to the floor. Okay, come up tall. One more stretch. If you place your feet flat, I'm just going to move my weights out of the way. Sitting up tall, we're going to drop one knee in. Make sure they're a little wider, actually. We're going to turn our legs into that mermaid stretch position. Lift this arm, and if you'd like, lift your hips. Come back down. Switch sides. So our knees come up. You can use your hands behind your body for support. Drop your knees to the floor. Reach your arm, lift your hips, so a little extension of your back if you'd like, and then come back down. Let's go to the other side. Knees up, knees on the floor. Lift your arm, reach, hips go forward, reach your arm back. Lower down and switch again. And bring it back. Okay, from here in a seated position, whichever position is comfortable for you, let's just stretch our neck and then we're done. Tilt your head to the side, feel the length here, keep your shoulders even. Sitting up tall, hold the stretch. You can even reach with the opposite arm, which helps a little bit to drop the shoulder down and feel a better stretch. And let's switch sides. Reach, tilt your ear towards your shoulder, stay up tall. Good. And relax. Okay, let's finish with a deep breath in. Extend your spine one more time. Exhale. And last one. Deep breath. And exhale. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.